Yeah, walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Okay, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back. Let's go, not from this planet. Pull up an alien rocket ship. They try to study the way I've been doing it, they gon' need paleontologists. Feel like I'm one of the greats. Money, I'm making a lot of it. I did 1 billion streams independent, I swear that they barely acknowledge it. Okay, that means that I gotta go harder, I'm flipping the switch. Battery charging, I'm ready to flip. Feel like I'm Arthur, I'm balling my fist. Give me the call, never calling it quits. Bigger money, bigger problems, what they said to me. I don't ever worry, cause the stress don't get to me. Live and direct from the mind of my destiny. Diamonds of pressure, I thrive in intensity. Lo and behold, sticking around when they told me to go. Calling me up, nobody home. Spinning these numbers like rotary phones. Hey, lo and behold, house made of glass, they throwing these stones. Markham, Ontario, locally grown. Went off the map, I'm globally known. Walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Hey, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back.
It's a 1 in a million chance that you run up and not end up pissing in blacks. I made a cornerstone out of a corner, boy. Poppy still got my pick in the glass. Say, why they keep messing with G? I mess it to B. Got burners and burnouts with 2nd degree. I just total my Tesla, ain't stressing receipts. I got back in that thing in like less than a week. I just parked in the building. Matter of fact, I just stomped in the building and shot to the ceiling. Got art in apartments I bought for $1 million. Put cross on the wall and I auction the building. Now watch them claim my slip. It's a cover up. Watch me spray my wrist. Get another one. Watch which name got this. Pick up brother. Watch it game my rich. With the bubble up. Stop it. She poppin', I seen them girls too often. My money come from content, Chris on market with some parking. Because I was just doing the walk-ins. Now I got a neighbor with a garden. Just on my car, I got a login. Chick on wood trees, don't put login. And
walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Hey, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back. Let's go. Yeah, walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Okay, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back. Let's go, not from this planet. Pull up an alien rocket ship. They try to study the way I've been doing it, they gon' need paleontologists. Feel like I'm one of the greats. Money, I'm making a lot of it. I did 1 billion streams independent, I swear that they barely acknowledge it. Okay, that means that I gotta go harder, I'm flipping the switch. Battery charging, I'm ready to flip. Feel like I'm Arthur, I'm balling my fist. Give me the call, never calling it quits. Bigger money, bigger problems, what they said to me. I don't ever worry, cause the stress don't get to me. Live and direct from the mind of my destiny. Diamonds of pressure, I thrive in intensity. Lo and behold, sticking around when they told me to go. Calling me up, nobody home. Spinning these numbers like rotary phones. Hey, lo and behold, house made of glass, they throwing these stones. Markham, Ontario, locally grown. Went off the map, I'm globally known. Walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Hey, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back.
it's a 1 in a million chance that you run up and not end up pissing in blacks. I made a cornerstone out of a corner, boy. Poppy still got my pick in the glass. Say, why they keep messing with G? I mess it to B. Got burners and burnouts with 2nd degree. I just total my Tesla, ain't stressing receipts. I got back in that thing in like less than a week. I just parked in the building. Matter of fact, I just stomped in the building and shot to the ceiling. Got art in apartments I bought for $1 million. Put cross on the wall and I auction the building. Now watch them claim my slip. It's a cover up. Watch me spray my wrist. Get another one. Watch which name got this. Pick up brother. Watch it game my rich. With the bubble up. Stop it. She poppin', I seen them girls too often. My money come from content, Chris on market with some parking. Because I was just doing the walk-ins. Now I got a neighbor with a garden. Just on my car, I got a login. Chick on wood trees, don't put login. And
walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Hey, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. It's time.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Wrestling with Toxicity on the Friday Night SmackDown edition, and we are ready for the WWE Draft Day 1. I am your host, Super Beer Vince Hoover, flying solo today as the booker has to work the night shift, so he will not be able to make it, but he should be in chat from here to time. But we are here live on Twitch, live on YouTube, and live on TikTok. So make sure you're following us on all those social media apps or whatever they are. If you're on Twitch, please subscribe if you're feeling ever so generous, just $5 a month, or use your Amazon Prime subscription. Make Jeffrey Bezos pay for it. Stick it to the billionaires. If you're on YouTube, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Let's get up to 1,000 there. And over on TikTok, you can subscribe, or you can just let Jonathan drop a whole bunch of gift subs and he'll do it for you. Jesus Christ, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, so there will be no Booker tonight. He is having to work tonight. But and like I said, I'm under the weather, so I won't be my normal bubbly self, but I was like, there's no way I can't be here for the night one of the draft for you guys. There's just no way. So I'm sucking it up and I'm here. So we're going to do this. It's not so much sick as stress-induced issues on top of all my health issues. So yeah. Just massive migraine, body aches, lack of energy, that kind of stuff. Thank you guys. I appreciate the well wishes. Hopefully this weekend we can work something out. There are going to be changes made regardless. No matter what, by June 1st, things are going to be different. That is just a fact at this point. It may not be exactly what I had hoped for, but it is a fact. Also, hopefully it won't be for too long, but I am going to have to take a break in the middle of May for like a week, maybe 2 weeks, hopefully not. But there might be a 2-week period where we can't go live. And it's mainly because of what I'm doing. Just plain and simple, guys, I'm moving. We're selling the house we're in. We're moving somewhere else. I'm trying to get out of the state of Florida because it's really bad for my health here. But like I said, things that we had in play completely fell through, and now there's new obstacles in way, which has caused a ton of stress for not only myself but my parents. And we are trying to get it all worked out, but we're there. So honestly, trying to move to like the Chattanooga, Tennessee area, it's just lovely there. The weather's better. Trust me, I would love to move to Seattle. I would love to move to Seattle. I love Washington State. Oh shit. Rocky Cali is definitely not on that list. I'm not a fan. Although Northern California is not so bad, but the cost is way too much. Actually, Wheezy, the place we were looking at was specifically in Rossville, Georgia, which is literally a mile south of the Tennessee border. It's basically considered part of Chattanooga. But that's where we were looking. But like I said, a lot of things fell through, and just ugh. We'll be back up and running Rocky before the beginning of June. We'll definitely make sure of that. It just looks like maybe like the last week, the middle of May, maybe the last 2 weeks of May, we might be off, depending on what I can get going. But we're working it out. Jacob was supposed to debut tonight, but apparently that's been called off. We don't know. But that, again, that's all rumors, so we don't know. I honestly don't know where my favorite wrestler lives. But the draft starts tonight. We'll see how it goes.
Take a breath and let's do this. Draft Day WWE.
Yep, we got this. Oh, that's a stretch too. So let me go ahead and stretch. Oh shit, they're on. You got me stretching right in the middle of the intro.
Forever.
Hanging in there, Kevin. Hanging in there. Honestly, with the champions off it, I don't know who's the first draft pick. I could see Roman maybe being first. Air Scott, nice.
1 week from tomorrow in Lyon, France, the newly crowned WWE champion, the flag bearer of the new era.
Well, we know how contract signings go. This ought to be interesting.
For the first time as
I could see Punk being a high draft pick, but probably staying on Raw.
Before. The opponent, a former two-time WWE champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles, who solidified his #1 contender status last week. Tonight, both men will put pen to paper to make the showdown official. And this dynamic,
It would be a shock if AJ won, because I just don't see it happening. But
could this be the last time
we will be showing Backlash. Yes, that is for sure.
Change of scenery imminent? After all, it is draft night.
I don't see Punk going first. And there was rumors, and I don't know if this is true, that injured superstars are not eligible. So we'll see how that goes.
Triple threat of protection with home, auto, and more. And before we get the festivities underway, let's take another look at the draft rules this year, slightly different from years prior. Superstars from Raw, SmackDown, and NXT are eligible. SmackDown begins the festivities tonight with the first pick. Raw will have the first pick on Monday. And of course, the roster's locked Monday, May 6th.
So we could see a couple trades throughout next week.
Methodology champions are ineligible to be drafted this year. If you
there you
carry
go.
a championship, you are tied to the brand that you are already registered to.
I'd love to see Chase University get drafted. I think that'd be awesome.
Inside of both the Raw and SmackDown war rooms, Adam Pearce, Nick Aldis, extremely busy at work. What a night it's going to be. Let's throw it backstage to our own Kayla Braxton.
Who is that woman in the red on the Raw side?
Right here with Paul Heyman. And Paul, it is night 1 of the WWE Draft, and there's already a lot of rumors circulating what's going to happen tonight, including rumors about the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns.
Oh, well, let me clarify that for you, Caleb. These are not
rumors. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. Guys, I'm a Dancing Penguin.
Roman Reigns. These are facts. Ladies and gentlemen, your tribal chief.
Yeah, I don't really want to move to Texas Cozy. I like visiting. I don't like being there long times.
From eligibility for the 2024 draft.
So the draft will last tonight and Monday. You haven't missed anything yet, Jamie.
Positive. Who built SmackDown since the pandemic? Roman Reigns. Who is the biggest star in the entire industry? Roman Reigns.
I would like the Bloodline on Raw because a 3-hour show would work better for them.
The #1 draft pick spotlight.
Gunther's a good #1
pick.
pick.
Be returning in the immediate future. Read into my words, Kayla. That is not what a real tribal chief would do. Instead, now the pressure is on Nick Aldis. Because if Roman Reigns is not the first draft pick, who is? Whoever are the first 2 draft picks, they make history in a
Yeah, I'm not getting drafted either,
era.
Rocky, but thank you.
I don't know about you, but me, I'm intrigued.
All right. Well, now we're going to throw things down to Orlando, Florida at the NXT Performance Center with Jackie Redmond. Hey, Jackie.
Cody is officially on SmackDown now.
Kayla, let me tell you the emotion here inside the NXT Performance Center. Oh, it is palpable excitement, hope, and a little bit of nerve.
Oh, they let an audience in. They let an audience in for the draft. Right on.
NXT superstars, tonight is the culmination of a lifetime of hard work, dedication, a little bit of luck, and a whole lot of self-belief. Just last year, it was current WWE Tag Team Champion Grayson Waller.
That's cool they're having a draft party. That's pretty awesome.
And be drafted. Look at him now. And you know, Corey, it's funny.
I would love, like, Javon's so young. I doubt he gets drafted up, but I wouldn't be upset with it.
Who's next? We find out tonight. Back to you.
Well, already a massive curveball with Roman Reigns withdrawing eligibility from tonight's draft. But here's a look at the WWE Draft Night 1 pool, who the GMs will be picking from this evening. Remember, a separate pool is going to be available for night 2 of the draft this Monday on.
So there's only a limited pool for tonight. Interesting.
The voice of SmackDown, Corey Graves, in the ring.
And there was no NXT stars there.
Tonight 1 of the 2024 WWE Draft. Now, understandably, our general manager for SmackDown, Nick Aldis, has his hands extremely full tonight, so I've been given the honor of moderating the contract signing for our undisputed WWE Championship
that sounds fun, Jacob.
match taking place 1 week from tomorrow at Backlash. So without any further ado, please welcome
Yeah, I did see Rollins up there
challenger,
too, so it's possible that the injured can get drafted.
AJ Styles.
You don't want none.
What's going on, Royce? I think better is a far too subjective term, but he's definitely going to be a defending champion and a working champion. So that'll be good for the brand. I like AJ's new theme. It fits his darker character. The Booker had to work a night shift tonight.
Here's where we're heading. Cody Rhodes' first defense of the undisputed WWE Championship 1 week from tomorrow at WWE Backlash, streaming on Peacock.
I wish we had his TNA theme. That'd be amazing. I will, Rocky.
And now, the undisputed.
No, I mean, I would prefer Def Rebel to go as well. Like, they have a couple that are like, oh, okay, this one's good, but there's more bad than good, unfortunately. Of course, we believe in Joe Henry. I feel like Def Rebel heard this stinger from, you know, the Cody. There's more wrestling has more than one royal family, and they've now decided to put some kind of stinger on every single song. So no, the draft is tonight, but this is a contract signing between Cody and AJ. That makes sense too, Mike. I can see how it would get on his nerves hearing it all the time. There's only 4 rounds of picks tonight, so I think we'll still get a decent amount of wrestling matches. You know, obviously 2-hour show versus 3-hour. Raw has 6 rounds of picks, so we'll see how it goes. If we're going to get a new championship belt, I don't think it's until after Backlash tag. No draft picks done yet. This is the very first segment. We'll have a plan in place for that, sir, when the time comes, but we're still at least 9 months away from that actually happening. No draft on NXT. Next week is week 2 of spring break-in. Jason had to work tonight, so he will not be here. Now, I will say that this particular setup is interesting for a contract signing, keeping them off on separate tables, separated. So we'll see how it goes. The Undertaker signed a Legends deal, or he renewed his Legends deal.
Before I sign this,
well, Dom posted on Twitter he will not need surgery, so he won't be out as long as people thought.
we have 2 Georgia boys ready to mix it up for the first time for the biggest prize in the game. And I can understand why you boo me. I understand that. I get it. But you got to know that I don't respect LA Knight, and he got under my skin. I accept it. I accept it. Hey, that's why I lost at WrestleMania. But what happened? I got my composure back, and I realized that I am phenomenal. And I beat LA Knight to earn the right to face Cody Rhodes at Backlash. Now, unlike LA Knight, I respect you, Cody. I really do. We haven't crossed paths yet, but we've been down the same roads.
I like the idea of them just going into this as a respectable match, but
outside of WWE. And I'm willing to believe that the same man that gave me advice a long time ago gave you the same advice, Cody. How to stand our own 2 feet and be the men that we are today. And he goes by the name of the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
yeah, AJ worked for a long time with Dusty in TNA. I have no idea what that blue star is.
I learned a lot from your dad.
I think
man.
if Jay was to say get drafted to SmackDown but then beat
He taught me how to carry myself.
Priest, he would go back to
carry
Raw.
The weight of a champion. And I look at this right here, and the weight of this isn't just of leather and gold. And at Backlash, we're gonna see if you can carry it.
I don't think that's a booable sentence. I think I get that. Like, I get his thought process behind that. The stars for Make-A-Wish. Thank you, Prince.
So,
There's no time to build a beef. It's better to guys to just be a respectful match for Cody's first match. I like it. I like the idea of them just being respect.
What do we want to talk about?
Just let's have a fight. Let's go for this championship.
Certainly we can talk about respect. There is not a locker room on earth that you'll find where everyone in it, every single person, they all respect AJ Styles. Last week, I went on to say you were the modern day excellence of execution. I respect the roads that you have traveled down to get here, the parallel paths that perhaps you and I had. Much respect, mutual respect. But that respect goes by the wayside at Backlash. I can feel it in your words to a degree. You've been here before. And it seems like you're implying that I cannot carry the weight of that championship. Well, good thing the man who trained me not far from where I sit now used to tell me all the time, it's not about winning the title, it's about keeping it.
That is very true.
And boy, do I respect your familiarity with my last name, but when I put C-O-D-Y in front of it on this piece of paper, that means that we have never touched before. That means that at Backlash, it is a level playing field. That means that no matter how phenomenal you are, this is not a dream match for me. It's a must-win.
Well said. See, this is what, like, there's no time to build a feud, so just make it a respect match. Make it a who's better match. You're doing it right. We're one Saturday away. You can't really build a feud off of that.
you know, Cody,
Or they're going to try it now.
It's a beautiful thing to see you finish your story and get the championship.
Yeah, AJ can attack him after the match and they can do a longer story.
That your title reign is going to end at Backlash.
I don't have a sleep pattern, Leon, so it really wasn't a big difference. I have severe insomnia, so... I mean, I don't find what AJ said truly that disrespectful or heelish, because, like, why would you go into the match not expecting to win? You know what I mean? I would imagine you go into that match expecting to win. If I was AJ, I would go into that match expecting to win. But
from tomorrow, for the first time ever, Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles will have to...
Yeah, just a lot of... It's a respect with a side of ego for each competitor, which is how wrestling is. I thought that was handled quite well. Again, we don't have time to build a feud. It's just his first contender. So we're going to get a great match. You can have AJ attack Cody after the match to set up an actual feud. So then we can get the real deep stuff between the two afterwards. I kind of like that. Almost if Triple H was interrupting him. I like that.
Well, Wade, we knew the first night of the draft was going to be big. What bigger way to kick it off?
Oh, I don't think this was planned.
And man, you could feel the tension in the ring when they were signing that contract. I can't wait for Backlash.
I was worried for your safety.
Welcome to the first round of the 2024 draft. This is a night that changes the landscape of WWE.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about Tony Khan's idiotic comment. That was just stupid.
And the draft here is a bit different because as those GMs sit in the back in those war rooms pondering their next step, they have to understand that it's just as much about protecting the roster they have as it is bringing in the roster that they want. Meaning that when they use their pick, they have just as much of a chance of
unfortunately, Triple H can
WWE
never wrestle
superstar
again.
as they do losing one that they already have.
So apparently they're going to wait on bringing out Jacob Fatu now. Apparently that they've changed that. The new rumor is he won't come out for another week or two.
I thought maybe you could help me out here and you read the SmackDown picks, I'll read the Raw picks. And since it is SmackDown, you get the honor of going first.
With the first pick of the 2024 WWE Draft, SmackDown selects the EST of WWE,
Bianca Belair.
No surprise there, bad news, the EST.
I think it actually is a coincidence, but it is very cool to notice the blue and red suits. Especially since Cody's announcing SmackDown and Triple H is announcing Raw.
The second pick of the 2024 WWE Draft, Raw selects main event, Jey Uso.
Wow, main event Jey Uso, #1 pick for Raw. Wow.
Main event Jey, splitting from the bloodline, standing on his own two.
Not upset at it.
The right to
Not upset at it.
#1 draft pick for the Red Brand.
It's also not what I expected.
Can we hold Jey responsible for seeing that? With the third pick of the 2024 WWE Draft, SmackDown selects NXT's Carmelo Hayes.
What?
And then Carmelo Hayes to be the #2 pick. Hello.
Nobody saw that coming. I'll tell you what, Corey, this is the first time in history an NXT superstar has been drafted in round 1 of the draft. Wow.
Yeah, that's true. First ever NXT superstar to get drafted in round 1.
At the Performance Center.
I knew he would get drafted to SmackDown, but I did not expect.
Carmelo Hayes, a hell of a pick. I like that.
Did not expect to see him
The
going
final
number
pick of the
2.
first round. Raw selects Seth freaking Rollins.
No surprise there. The man who's held the World Heavyweight Championship until this past WrestleMania.
I was kind of surprised he wasn't number 1 pick, to be honest, but.
Freaking Rollins staying on Monday nights. Round 1 is.
No, I think Finn was 2nd round. I don't think he was 1st round.
It's the Carmelo Hayes thing. I'm still
He was night 1, but not round 1. Because they just finished round 1. So when Finn got drafted, I don't think it was night 1 or round 1. I think it was on night 1, but it was round 2 or round 3.
Carmelo Hayes is here.
I mean, give me Carmelo versus Cody. I'm all for it.
Hey. When they talk about who's next up, when they talk about who's the hottest out, they don't call him the hottest out. They call him Carmelo Hayes. And
Apparently,
Cody,
injured people are eligible.
Oh, I already did. And Cody, ever since you won that championship, I've been hearing you. You've been saying a lot about if you come for the king.
The champions are not eligible for trades or drafts,
And,
so he will
that's
not be
funny how
traded.
that works, because one thing about me is when I shoot, I don't miss. And as a first-round draft pick, I can't think of a better way to shoot my shot here on SmackDown than to shoot it against you.
Are we going to get Carmelo Hayes versus Cody Rhodes tonight? Are we going to get it tonight?
Fortune certainly favors the bold, but I don't know. You folks don't want to see me in action tonight, do you? Oh, I don't know. What if I forgot my gear? Oh, that's right. I didn't forget my gear. And this right here for me means absolutely 100% you're on. Let's see out there.
Make no mistake.
Okay, so we're getting Cody versus Melo tonight.
Already.
The American Nightmare one-on-one with the #1 pick tonight. But before we get there, the LWO have had their hands full with Legado del Fantasma. Coming up next, one more opportunity to exercise the past.
I got a chance.
Well, I mean, it would be. I imagine if Melo won, that'd be insane. It's not gonna happen. I mean, Cody's already signed the contract to face AJ. It may be a non-title match, but I mean, he did make it sound like it was a title match. That's crazy though that we're gonna get Carmelo Hayes versus Cody Rhodes tonight. So, I'm all for it. Well, unfortunately, Trick Williams is not eligible to be drafted because all champions, except for the women's tag champions, are ineligible to be drafted. They must stay on their shows. So, as Trick Williams is now NXT champion, he cannot be drafted. So, CM Punk would be eligible if Seth is eligible. So, we'll see how it goes. I don't know if any of the factions get separated or not. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know. Like, I don't see them necessarily separating the Judgment Day. I think they're going to let that kind of collapse on its own. And right now, the Bloodline is kind of new, so to separate them all of a sudden would be weird. Although you could have Jimmy drafted to another show. Jimmy could get drafted to Raw. But I don't see, like, Tonga and Solo getting changed around. So Roxanne will not be drafted either. Because she is the women's NXT champion, so. Yeah, so no Roxanne Perez. She'll be staying on NXT as well. Are they able to redraft KO to Raw? I mean, yeah, they can. So Dominic was supposed to get surgery, but he just posted out on Twitter a couple hours ago that he does not need surgery. So he will not be out as long as people thought. No idea where they're going to go with draft. I mean, who do they draft top two? I mean, SmackDown got the EST and Carmelo Hayes. Raw got Jey Uso and Seth Rollins. Don't know why Nick Khan sold his shares. No idea. I have a feeling Ilya won't be drafted till Monday. I could be wrong. I mean, I didn't expect those picks, but we'll see how it goes.
From a sold-out Heritage Bank Center in Cincinnati, Ohio, this is Friday Night SmackDown on Fox. Sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. Corey Graves ringside alongside.
I would imagine that Drew and Gunther would get drafted today, but I could be wrong.
Two factions who cannot stand one another.
I don't know if commentators are eligible. I haven't heard anything about that or not.
This rivalry has turned into something of a saga over the past few months. You want to claim to be the preeminent lucha group on the planet? Well, put your number one rivals in the rear view mirror for good.
Of course, most recently, it was originally scheduled to be Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee teaming up at WrestleMania until a backstage attack took Dragon out of action. Of course, Andrade filled in to great success.
This is Fox.
Dragon Lee! Whoa. Suicide dive to the outside.
Dragon Lee, the man who Rey Mysterio himself has called the future of Lucha Libre. All the more reason why Rey wanted to tag with Dragon
I thought they
Lee.
were. Did I not? They might not have been. If they're not in this pool, they'll be next week's pool. They'll probably be in the top, near the top next week.
Redo here tonight.
And of course, understandably, LWO has accused Santos Escobar of being behind the attack on Dragon Lee.
And I'm sick of it. How many times does Santos Escobar have to deny it was him? The man, if he causes mischief, claims responsibility.
The Winged Eagle is my favorite belt design.
Honor in that regard. Wears it as a badge of honor.
Oh my God! Nasty spill to the outside.
Oof.
Great teamwork by Angel and Berto. Can the LWO claw their way back?
So SmackDown will move to USA Network in October. NXT moves to CW in October, and Raw moves to Netflix in January. So the round one draft picks were Bianca Belair and Carmelo Hayes to SmackDown. Jey Uso and Seth Rollins are staying on Raw. I mean, as a wrestler, you can use your real name if you want. On the indies especially, but I was the Ace Vinny Lee. So I used my middle name instead of my last name. I'm not 100% on that, Reese. I think I don't know if the UK is getting it. I know a lot of other countries are getting all the shows on Netflix come January. But I think UK might be in the same boat as the United States. I'm not sure. So no, SmackDown is not moving to Netflix. It's just Raw, unless you're you're outside the US, and I think the UK. I think the UK is also only Raw to Netflix. And that's in January. Yeah, January 2025. Sammy, we had the contract signing between AJ and Cody, and it went off without a hitch, actually. And then we had the first round of the draft picks, and Bianca and Melo went to SmackDown. Jay and Seth went to Raw. I have one match on YouTube because, unfortunately, I wrestled before the days of YouTube, so none of my stuff's really on there, but I do have one match on YouTube. It's in our Discord, or IW Experience is the username on YouTube. As of right now, Raw is still on cable TV, yes. Do I prefer 3 or 2 hour shows? It depends on how you do it. Like, Raw lately has really seemed to fly by, so I'm not really bothered by the 3 hour shows. But for a long time, it was kind of a dredge to sit through 3 hours of Raw. But now it seems like 3 hours seems to fly by, and SmackDown and NXT seem to really fly by. Backlash is not tomorrow. It is next Saturday. I mean, that's always an option, Aiden. You can do the VPN route. My wrestling name was the Ace Vinny Lee. Fox will be losing all wrestling. They're not going to have any more wrestling after SmackDown leaves.
The LWO. Dragon Lee makes the tag. Here comes the Hall of Famer, Rey Mysterio.
And it has been Legado del Fantasma in complete control until now.
If you're going to split up the draft and really hold to the draft and where people can't come over, it might be better to make SmackDown 3 hours just so everybody can get on air.
Code Red, shoulders down. And Berto breaks up the fall.
Just in the nick of time, much to the relief of Legado del Fantasma.
Berto, now the illegal competitor for Legado, is sent to the...
That's just the first round of the draft. We have all night to get more.
Cannot write off the Hall of Famer.
You can't afford to take your eyes off someone as dangerous as Angel Garza. Angel now setting up for something big, perhaps the end for Rey Mysterio. Double underhook. Rey countered, able to trip up Angel.
Freakish athletic ability.
Tag made.
Yes, today's the draft. We've already had round 1.
Absolutely textbook 619.
Project Dragon. And the LWO does it.
No, draft is not over. It's all night long. Just round 1 is over. That's it. There's 4 rounds tonight. 4.
For some time as a group debut.
Whoa. Hold that celebration.
You missed the first round of the draft.
I am.
I used to watch UFC. I haven't watched it in a while, though.
But a liar. I am not. And when I
Bianca Belair was #1 draft pick for SmackDown.
Attack Dragon Lee the evening before WrestleMania 40, I meant it. Elektra has been working for weeks to track down the security footage from that evening. And Rey, what you're about to see, you're gonna find very, very interesting.
Oh. So it was Carlito. Wait. Was it Carlito or was it somebody in a wig? Nope, it was Carlito.
Carlito all along.
Give the man an Oscar.
The ultimate betrayal.
Well, we're left asking the question why.
I'm sure no one's more confused than Rey Mysterio, who personally brought Carlito into the
Was to go back about 20
I don't
years.
like that, though, because that's exactly what Santos did, basically.
You're right about Santos.
It just feels like a recycled storyline. Unless they maybe do something where Carlito's crazy. I don't know. Because he seemed like he didn't, like... No, wait, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Look once again at the War Rooms for the 2024 WWE Draft. The first round is in the books. What does the future hold? The draft continues tonight.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, how many times has Ray been betrayed now in the last, like, 5 years? Jesus Christ. Thank you for the roses. Oh, we'll see. Well, I mean, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I'll see how the story goes. Because, like, Carlito's reaction was very weird. It was very like, what? That wasn't me? That wasn't me? I don't know. I don't know. Evening, Master. I don't know why NXT isn't drafting. They said they'd be part of it, but apparently it's only to go up? Oh. It was his evil twin, Carlos. Yeah, I don't know. That was a little weird. Because if it wasn't him, why did he attack Dragon and Ray there? You know? Carlito is a great heel, so I'm not bothered by him becoming a heel, but I don't know, I just don't like the recycled storyline. Like, when is Ray never not getting, like, I half expect Andrade or Dragon to turn on him next. You know what I mean? I have not tried the Little Caesars Crazy Puff, but it looks good. I might try it one day. I had never even heard of him till that commercial. Yeah, is there any one wrestler that's been betrayed more than Rey Mysterio in their careers? Hey, the book is in chat. Oh, man, I don't know. I would like to see more out of Selena myself. Zelina's great. And when she first came back, she was having a decent run. I mean, her match against Rhea was phenomenal.
Birmingham battles Houston, or San Antonio takes on Arlington. It all kicks off at 7 Eastern tomorrow on Fox. Check your local listings for the game in your area.
And breaking
Carlito used the backstabber as a finishing move, yeah.
Superstar, the always confident Carmelo Hayes. He's called his shot, and as the man said, he rarely misses. Melo takes on the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, in tonight's main event.
I don't know who Trick's first feud is going to be with. Wow, thank you for the sub. This isn't a bad theme song, but it's also kind of like generic wrestler theme 3. No, this is not his old theme.
You talk about a blue chip athlete. You've got to mention Braun Breaker, potentially a future world champion.
No doubt about it. Last 2 years, the men's division in NXT has been the Braun and Carmelo Hayes show. Melo
This will be interesting because Cedric normally has the speed advantage, but he doesn't have it against Braun. Oh!
I didn't even have time to talk about Cedric raising his star.
Oh!
Good night.
What a spear!
Here is your winner, Braun.
Wow.
Well, Braun Breaker was not here for a long time, and unfortunately, Cedric did not have a good time. But Braun Breaker just...
Oh, we got a glitch. We got a glitch. Anybody catch that? We got a glitch.
If you can believe that.
Cataclysmic and highly charged. This man, Braun Breaker, is going places in our...
Wow.
And Corey, I gotta agree with you. Braun Breaker, if he wasn't the next pick in everyone's draft board, has just shot up even higher with yet another cataclysmic performance.
I don't know why they keep changing people's themes. I didn't see a QR code in the glitch, but maybe.
Another newcomer who's been stealing headlines and doing, frankly, whatever the hell she wants, has been Tiffany Stratton. It's Tiffy time in our Progressive Match Flow.
Love Tiffany Stratton.
Flow is sponsored by Progressive, a triple threat of protection with home, auto, and more.
Bayley will make her first title defense against longtime friend and former champion, Naomi.
Now, last week, I made a little Tiffy time feel the glow, and I want to keep that same energy rolling tonight.
There's one thing that's not going to change, and that's me as your WWE Women's Champion.
Who's not nice in person?
Facebuster, that could do it. New champion, no. Long range, Bayley nails it. And the champion still can't finish the job. The WWE
Yeah, who was saying who's not nice in person? I know you're not talking about Tiffany. Because Tiffany is a very nice person. I got to meet her once at a house show. She was great there. But also, I know who trained her and who speaks very highly of her, and that's Ken Anderson, Mr. Kennedy. And everybody I know that's ever talked to Tiffany has had nothing but great things to say about her. You might have caught her on a bad day.
Who better than the center of the universe herself to win the WWE Women's Championship? I just love the sound of that.
Y'all might have caught her on a bad day, but I've never had anybody that I've talked to that's met her on multiple occasions have anything bad to say about her. She lives in Orlando right now, and I know a lot of people that run into her all the time.
Of course you did, because I'm the center of the universe. I dropped Naomi and Bayley. Where's my title match?
See this watch? This is not set to Tiffy time. You know what, Tiffany? I was this close to sending you to the back of the line, but then someone convinced me otherwise, thankfully for you. So tonight, you go one-on-one with Naomi again. And the winner gets a title match, the Backlash.
Whose stupid idea was that? Ding dong, that would be me.
You're welcome. You see, it's a win-win situation. Because if Naomi wins, then she gets the championship match that she was cheated out of last week. And if you win, then you find out what it's like when you attack the role model.
I just had a Tiffany epiphany. What if You sat ringside and you had a front row seat to watching what you couldn't do, and I do it. And that's beat Naomi. Toodles.
I'm down with Tiffany versus Bayley at Backlash. I don't expect Tiffany to win, but
Former women's champ, WWE legend Michelle McCool, but it's even more exciting when she's got SmackDown's round 2 draft picks in hand.
Well, on the Raw side of things, Adam Pearce has
oh, so the person in red was Tori Wilson. Right on.
Tori Wilson making the big announcement. The WWE
Did see the glitch, couldn't really tell what it was, but we did see it. Yeah, I don't expect Tiffany to win at Backlash, but it'll be good for her to get a title match like that on a pay-per-view. That'll be cool. And I think her and Bayley will have a phenomenal match. The glitch said, remember who you are. Interesting. Yes, Logan Paul is staying on SmackDown. All champions are staying on their respective shows. We just had a glitch. We just had a glitch. Apparently it says, remember who you are was what the glitch said, according to our chat. Let's see how it goes. I don't think Gunther goes to SmackDown. I think they might keep them on Raw. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know. So far, we've only had one round of drafts, and it was Bianca and Mello got drafted to SmackDown, and Jimmy Uso and Seth Rollins got drafted to Raw. I don't think they're going to split them because they just did something with Imperium. They just had Ludwig turn on Giovanni, and he went back, and him and Gunther smiled at each other. So I have a feeling that wherever they get drafted, Dragunov will also get drafted there, and he'll end up joining forces with them, but we'll see. No, not Jimmy, Jay. Sorry, I said Jimmy. It was Jay. Jay Uso and Seth Rollins got drafted to Raw. Who was it, Big Yappy?
And Clash at the Castle at the Hydro in Glasgow, Scotland on Friday, June 14th and Saturday, June 15th are on sale now via Ticketmaster.co.uk.
I've never even heard of them.
Ladies and gentlemen,
are they on TikTok or on Twitch?
WWE legend Michelle McCool and WWE Hall of Famer Tori Wilson.
Yeah, I've never ever heard of them.
The stars are indeed out in full effect for night one of the 2024 WWE Draft.
With the first pick of the second round of the 2024 WWE Draft, SmackDown selects the
I have no idea who that is, Big Yappy. No idea. Never heard of him, never seen him before. No idea, and I don't care. Hey, Randy Orton staying on SmackDown, that's a good sign. That's a good sign.
And with the second pick of the second round of the 2024 WWE Draft, Raw selects Braun Breaker.
Oh, so Braun Breaker's going to Raw. I kind of think he's a better fit there.
just got one of the biggest superstars of the future. You just saw.
So Braun Breaker's moving from SmackDown to Raw.
Possibly let Braun Breaker slip through your fingers. Nick Aldis, I am disappointed.
Well, there you see the Monday Night Raw squad reacting. Congratulations, Adam Pearce. You got yourself a thoroughbred. And Aldis has got to be disappointed at. You heard Triple H mention at the top of the evening the delicate balance. When you keep a Randy Orton, you leave yourself susceptible.
Braun versus Gunther would be great.
With the third pick of the second round of the 2024 WWE Draft, SmackDown selects Nia Jax.
Yes!
So Nia Jax moving to SmackDown. Interesting. It might be Teddy Long. I wasn't looking.
Everywhere she goes, that is a massive, massive selection. Way to get back in the good books, Aldis.
And with the final pick of the second round, Raw selects Liv Morgan.
So Liv will be staying on Raw.
Big get. Or a big keep again. This is the priorities here being shown early on by both managers general of keeping your established stars on your brand. You want to bolster, you want to solidify, you want to build, but you can't build without a great foundation. Take a look at the selections in round 2. Of course, SmackDown retaining the Viper and adding the irresistible Force. It's going to take a while to get over Braun Breaker heading to Monday.
We just need to pump the brakes for a second. Massive names already off the board. But hold on.
Depends on the sandwich.
The Bloodline have still not been selected. I am astounded by that.
Yeah, I am astounded as well. We heard Paul Heyman mention at the top of the night that Roman Reigns has removed himself from the draft pool. Regardless, we're about to be 3 rounds.
So apparently Gunther's not available to be drafted today. He won't be available till next week.
Wherever the bloodline ends up, trouble is going to follow.
Yeah, Gunther versus Braun Breaker would be great.
Last week on Friday Night SmackDown.
There's 2 rounds left.
The newest addition.
Do I have a pick?
Solos MFT Tama Tonga dragging a bloodied Kevin Owens to ringside, but Kevin Owens.
Apparently TikTok was saying we were inactive, even though we weren't.
KO at this point. Problem is KO simply doesn't have a reverse gear, does not know when he's beaten. Security dragging the man away until one Samoan
Thank you, Roses.
And the punishment just got worse from there.
Come with me. I want to show you something. All right, let me paint you a picture. One of those rental cars belongs to Kevin Owens, and the other one is your boy Tama Tonga's. I will not.
Cora Jade's still going to be out of. She's going to be out of action for another at least 6 months.
I understand.
Losing isn't the only thing that has consequences.
My crush back in the day was Tori Wilson. Back in the day. Roxanne is champion, so she can't be drafted. Champions have to stay on their shows. Rhea's supposed to be out like 6 to 8 months.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know I always get the door for Roman. I understand.
No, Rhea's not pregnant. She's injured.
From now on.
Wise man.
Yes.
So the bloodline got drafted, right?
Well, not exactly. Not yet.
Give me all the details.
Okay. Roman Reigns withdrew from the draft.
Jimmy's out with an undisclosed injury.
And with all due respect, you're adding new members now, which means nobody knows what they're getting in a draft when they draft the bloodline.
No, I didn't, Coop.
Oh, God. Easy. Please.
Wise man.
I used to watch The Simpsons back in the day, but it's been a long time since I've watched it.
One more time.
Interesting. So maybe KO stays on SmackDown? Which I'd like KO to stay on SmackDown because I would like him and Randy to team up to go after the tag titles. But if we're going to be doing this Bloodline storyline first. Yeah, Bloodline probably won't get drafted to the last round tonight as like the last pick. Maybe we get Tonga versus KO at Backlash. I'm all for it. You can also set up Randy Orton and KO versus the Bloodline because right now there's only 2 members of the Bloodline. Roman's not really due back until August, so we'll have to wait. But I think we're going to get a Bloodline, like, Civil War kind of thing. Yeah, Chaos does seem to be that... He's becoming, like, that guy that they have feuds with first. It does seem to be a thing, but... Sami Zayn is not going to be in the draft. Sami Zayn is... all champions stay on their shows. So Sami is staying on Raw as the Intercontinental Champion. Punk is not gone from WWE. He's just injured and rehabbing. I don't think Sami Zayn's joining the Bloodline feud. He's on Raw.
Ohio, 14,028 fans on hand.
No, he's not eligible. Jason Jordan retired, yes.
Which is sponsored.
Logan is a champion, so he cannot be drafted. Rock, he's not being punished. He's injured, man. Let him rehab. He doesn't need to be on air.
That was announced at the top of the show. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, accepting the challenge of the first-round draft pick, Carmelo Hayes. The two will collide in our main event. But moments ago, as I was alluding,
it's hard to say who's going to dethrone Cody because I think it's a long way away.
Discussing business in a rather heated manner when 1 week removed from a savage bloodline beatdown, the inevitable happened. KO returned looking for blood, thankfully immediately swarmed by our security guards before things really went off the deep end.
Our Caleb Braxton is standing by.
I don't think The Rock can be drafted because he's not going to be on air until August or September either.
Thanks, Corey, and welcome back, everyone, to night 1 of the 2024
I'm not a huge fan of this Carlito heel turn just because it's a carbon copy of the Santos heel turn, but we'll see how it goes.
Bianca Belair.
My thought is that Dragunov could end up joining Imperium.
Number 1 pick in the entire draft. This is our version of Caleb Williams. And if I may add, she looks a hell of a lot.
Bianca is not the first woman to go number 1 because I think Becky Lynch went number 1 last year.
Bianca, first of all, congratulations on being the first overall pick. But let's talk Backlash. 1 week from Saturday, you and your tag partner, Jade Cargill, have the opportunity to dethrone the Kabuki Warriors. How satisfying will that victory be on a stage of that magnitude in Lyon, France?
So satisfying. You know, I really hope that Jade gets drafted to SmackDown on Monday, because I've had a lot of history with Damage Control, and while I've had a lot of amazing women fight alongside me, I have never been the one that's gotten to finally end it with Damage Control for everything that they've done to me and to this division. And Jade is the perfect person to help me do that. Now, Damage Control is falling apart piece by piece, and that final piece is those tag team titles.
Yeah, I don't know.
So once Jade and I take those titles at Backlash,
I don't think we need to have a turn all the time.
We need to have a reason to show back up here to SmackDown.
The women's tag team champions obviously taking notice.
1 p.m. Eastern on Saturday, the 4th.
Kairi Sane and Asuka.
The show's at 1 p.m. Eastern time in the afternoon. We'll probably go live for the kickoff show at noon.
How's this for backup, Wade?
Damage Control have never liked not having the numbers advantage. They may have no advantage whatsoever once Jade Cargill pairs up with Bianca Belair.
Yeah, I'm okay with teams ending on good terms. That needs to happen more often.
Tensions rising on the entranceway. Getting a little preview of the throwdown at Backlash. Going down 1 week from tomorrow, streaming live. WWE Peacock. Look at the background. That's Kevin Owens, and that's the MFT. Owens bringing the fight to Tama Tonga. Looking to take back his pound of flesh.
Well, KO can be a beaten man, but the truth is he never stays beaten for long. And Tama Tonga is about to learn that firsthand.
Double leg by Owens. But here comes Solo. And the numbers yet again overwhelming Kevin Owens.
KO has learned nothing from his experience last week. But he's going to keep on swinging with all his might.
And look at the MFT just wrecking everyone in his path.
Every single security guard getting dropped. These guys aren't paid enough.
I think security certainly deserves hazard pay when you're dealing with the bloodline. Poor Hurricane nearly got flattened.
Jamie Noble desperately trying to drag KO. Oh.
Talk about an unexpected ally.
Of all the music in the world you do not want to hit, it's Randy Orton.
Tama and Solo trying to bull rush.
Yeah, somebody reported us, so we got suspended, but I got the appeal in.
Orton giving chase.
So we'll see how it goes.
Place is a complete meltdown.
If anybody expected to see Randy Orton tonight, certainly not bringing the.
Well, TikTok right now is the only place we can watch it, but once it gets back up, I'll let you guys know. But I put the appeal in. We'll see how it goes.
But KO's got to be happy to see Orton.
This would have ended up gruesome had Randy Orton not shown up in the nick of time, and we might get back to it.
Owens isn't done yet. Kevin Owens will not rest.
Yep, haters gonna hate. I am wearing the right shirt for it.
Until this issue is resolved.
This is certainly not the last we've seen from these four.
Yeah, TikTok went down. We got reported for violent and graphic content. But I put the appeal in. We'll see how long it takes.
Bad news.
From refereeing at WrestleMania to helping SmackDown with their draft picks. Bubba Ray's.
Garrett Beats, thank you for the follow.
The Dudleys are here as the WWE Draft continues. Next.
Monday.
Trolls will be future endeavors.
With the mega return.
Yep.
US champion Logan Paul. And
So somebody reported us trying to get us suspended, but I put the appeal in, so we'll see how long it takes for that to get fixed. Thank you for the follow. Get yourself a dancing penguin. So somebody reported us. The Alpha Wolf, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I don't even know what MFT stands for, but. So everybody on YouTube and on TikTok, I do apologize. But somebody reported us, got butt hurt.
Devin, get the tables.
Devin? No, it's Devon. Why did it say that, lady? So Randy Orton came out and helped. So maybe we'll get a Bloodline versus Randy Orton and whatnot. Randy Orton and KO. Small, thank you for the sub. Thank you for following on TikTok. Get yourself a dancing penguin. Unfortunately, somebody got butthurt and decided to report us. So we got suspended, but I've got my appeal in, so we'll see how it goes. Jamie Rodriguez, thanks for the follow on YouTube. Much appreciate it. So we'll see how that goes. Trying to clear everything out. Trying to keep on top of this. No idea what MTF means. Let me pull up TikTok here. See if my appeal... Oh, we're back. We're back.
1 Eastern, then the green flag flies.
Back in commercial.
Sunday.
Yeah, Miguel, TikTok got cut off because we got reported by somebody. I've got an appeal in, so hopefully it doesn't take too long.
Performance Center in Orlando, Florida.
It's just people are butthurt, that's all.
Carmelo Hayes went in round 1 of the draft, 3rd overall pick, one of the superstars on your screen, maybe next to get the call that will change their lives forever.
Please welcome WWE Hall of Famers, Bubba Ray and Devon
Can't show the show on TikTok or YouTube, unfortunately. But I got the appeal in for TikTok, so hopefully that doesn't take too long.
Bubba Ray and Devon.
Team goats, and I don't think I will ever get used to seeing those two.
Okay, the appeal's been approved, so I should be back live shortly on TikTok. So if you give me just a moment, I'll get the live for TikTok back up. Basically, we just missed the commercial, so that's not too bad. Come on, the appeal was approved. Let me go back live. All right, we're back live on TikTok.
Pick of the 3rd round of the 2024 WWE Draft.
So they got us banned for the commercial break.
Greatest pick ever. LA Knight, the megastar, is staying here on the blue brand. And Corey, the whole world is going to be elated about that. Great job, Nick Aldis.
So somebody reported us, Furtado, trying to get us banned, but I got the appeal in. They basically got us blocked for the commercial break.
Obviously pleased with the decision. LA Knight staying right here on Friday nights.
With the second pick of the third round of the 2024 WWE Draft, Raw selects Ricochet.
The one and only, the premier high-flying superstar in this industry. Wade, I know you've been watching Ricochet do big things on WWE Speed on X every Wednesday.
Randy Orton came out and made a save.
Truly is the limit.
With the third pick of the third round of the 2024 WWE.
I didn't end stream. We got reported, Mecca. Thank you guys for the follows on Twitch. You got yourself Dancing Penguins. TikTok is now back up. We are now back up. Holy shit, Jonathan. 20 subs. Thank you so much. Bloodline just got drafted. Yeah, somebody tried reporting us, but guess what? We're back. I got the appeal in.
I think Paul Heyman has negotiated that deal rather rapidly.
So we're back up on TikTok. So you can go view the show there. But thank you for all the follows on Twitch. I greatly appreciate it. Thanks for the follows on YouTube. I greatly appreciate it.
Sheamus.
Throw an extra couple of slices on the burgers, fella.
No idea what MTF is. Or MFT. A lot of the picks have been just staying. Like, we've only had one jump ship, and that was Braun Breaker, really. Right?
Third round of the 2024 WWE Draft. LA Knight in the
Randy Orton came and made the save, then it went to commercial.
Friday Night SmackDown, Ricochet and Sheamus.
Thank you, Dominic. Appreciate it. Guys, don't forget to join our Discord. We're getting stuff there, so. Oh, and Nia moved to SmackDown. That's right. So Nia moved to SmackDown. Braun moved to Raw. Carmella went from NXT to SmackDown. But otherwise, everybody stayed where they've been. No, somebody tried to get us banned, but I got the appeal in, and we won the appeal.
Well, Wade, lucky for all of us, the center of the universe has arrived on Friday Night SmackDown, and this matchup is about to have some serious championship implications. And speaking of championship implications, we are joined on commentary.
It's all good.
By the WWE Women's Champion.
All they did was get us blocked for the commercial break, really.
This matchup was your idea. Yours and Nick Aldis collaborating. Tell us why you feel this is a good decision.
Well, I'm a genius, but Tiffany Stratton is new.
Yep,
on
haters gonna
SmackDown.
hate.
She's
It's all
new in
good.
the WWE,
We're
and
still
she has
here.
to learn that she has to earn her way to this, okay? You can't take shortcuts when Bayley's a champion.
Shortcuts like disrespecting Hall of Famers, the Dudley Boys on the way out?
Exactly.
Somebody reported our live, so we got suspended, but I put in an appeal and we got it back. Yeah, because I think that whoever reported us, I think, is going around reporting a bunch of people. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. You got yourself a Dancing Penguin, BJT.
Dancing over by the ringside area. We're talking about Naomi, who last week very nearly became the WWE Women's Champion. In your first defense, Bayley, talk about what it meant to compete at such a high level against someone who's
BRM, we are back on live on TikTok.
I wouldn't say she was that close to beating me. I mean, you know, all due respect to Naomi, she is one, a former women's champion, so I was excited to get in the ring with her. She's someone I know so much outside of the ring, which makes everything we do inside very, very special. But Tiffany decided that, she didn't care what happened at the end of the match. She didn't care who won the match because she wants a piece of it. And in some way, I
They said we were
respect that.
displaying
She made a
graphic
statement.
and brutal
She
content or
got
something
my
like that.
attention. I'm out here right now.
There we go, Naomi out of the gate. Luthez Precious raining down rights. What do you expect to see? A different side of Naomi in this one, Bayley?
I hope so, because, we talked a little bit afterwards. And
I'm kind of a simple bitch when it comes to pizza. I'm a pepperoni mushroom guy.
Listen, let me pull you up on that.
Dominic, thanks for the sub, man. I greatly appreciate it.
Laid you out last week. Bayley from 3 months ago would have been out for blood. Yet the new nice.
No, Jacob, I keep forgetting that's on, and I haven't watched it yet. I need to go back and watch that.
You idiot.
Jade Cargill isn't eligible to be drafted till Monday.
Barrett, let's not forget that.
Have to understand his work Michael Cole for a long time.
Ah, that's very true. Michael Cole is an idiot.
I love pineapple
I'm
on
a
pizza.
champion now, all right? Wait, I have to go about things at a certain level, at a different level.
Naomi making the climb to the top.
Dominic,
turnbuckle,
once
looking
again, it
for
just let me know you
fireworks
followed,
here.
so thank you so much for that.
Stratton able to avoid contact. Naomi rolls through. And Naomi suffering whiplash on the middle rope. Here comes Stratton. Hip attack.
Ooh.
That may do it.
Getting some first-hand looks at the incredible athleticism and aggression of Tiffany Stratton.
Trick Williams cannot be drafted. He's NXT champion, and champions cannot be drafted. The only champions that are eligible are the women's tag team champions.
Michael Cole, come on.
Ooh.
Look, I would love to get in the ring with somebody new.
The modified pile driver on the apron nearly took Stratton out. Here comes
Pat, somebody reported us. We put in an appeal and got the appeal done, so we're back.
Naomi versus Stratton. Who is going to challenge Bayley?
I like it. Hey, she didn't get
Lucian.
How is Trick too talented for NXT? NXT is the best wrestling show on television, period. So why not have somebody highly talented on the show as champion? They're not getting a draft for themselves. They're eligible for the draft. Apparently people can come up from NXT, but I don't think people are going down. I think because they don't lock in, they're not locking in the draft picks until May 6th. That's when everybody gets locked in, so trades can happen, stuff like that. So maybe some people will get traded down to NXT or something. We'll see. Yeah, NXT is the best wrestling television show on TV today. No sound detected. What the hell? I'm talking. I think somebody's going around and finding everybody who's putting up. Honestly, and saying this might get me reported again, but I don't care because I'll get an appeal and I'll win the appeal. I think it's somebody who's an AEW tribalist, somebody who thinks that WWE sucks and AEW is great, and they're going around to all the people that are streaming WWE and trying to report them just to be a dick. Casey, my boy, how's it going? Glad to see you, brother. Who do you think will win versus Oba versus Ivar? I think Oba wins, but it's going to be a hell of a match. If you want to see all the draft picks so far, you can go to our Discord. They're listed there. Some of our great fans have done that for me, so I greatly appreciate it. I don't know when the Uncle Howdy is going to return that whole group. I don't know if Alexa Bliss will be a part of it. She most likely will, but we'll see. Why is NXT the greatest wrestling show today? Because it's just, from start to finish, it's a home run. Every match is phenomenal. The storylines are great. The in-ring psychology is awesome. In the last 18 months of us watching every single week of NXT, there have been 2 bad episodes. And when I say bad, they weren't like awful, they were just off. I can't say that about Raw. I can't say that about SmackDown. I can't say that about AEW. Only NXT. I watch AEW, yeah. More so the highlights, mainly because the stories do nothing for me. There's 4 rounds in this draft, so there's 1 more round.
Shoulders down. I almost thought that was
What show is currently better, Raw or
These are 2 of the
SmackDown?
best in the division right now, and Tiffany's proven it in her couple matches with Naomi. She proved it in the
I don't know.
Elimination Chamber. Like, we know what she's
It's hard to
capable
say.
of, but let's
Like,
see how far she can actually go.
Probably have to pick Raw if I had to pick.
It's a very unique offense into a driver.
I usually get a Philly cheesesteak at Subway, and I get it double meat with tomatoes, light lettuce, pickles, mustard, oil and vinegar, and onions and green peppers. Thank you for lightning bolts.
They get taken by Raw, keeping her safe.
I pray that they stay on SmackDown, Wade. I don't know about you, but I think we've got some unfinished business there.
Stratton able to shrug Naomi off, force her face first into the turnbuckle. The center of the universe and Naomi both with the same idea. Both women are down.
Are you going to do Raiders of the Lost Ark? Rocky, I might have to take Thursdays off for a bit, just because a lot of the stuff I'm doing in trying to get this move done is requiring me to do stuff on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So I might have to take Thursdays off. Thank you for the follow, by the way. You got yourself a dancing penguin.
This is what SmackDown is all about. I'm so proud to be the champion right now, so I'm excited.
Nice,
to see
Casey. I'm glad you got great feedback.
Come on, girl, Naomi.
Patella to the cheekbone, maybe the nose.
Naomi got all. Hey, what the? Nia just whipped Bayley out of her commentary seat, and the irresistible force is wrecking the WWE Women's Champion.
This match is continuing. We've got Bedlam at ringside next to the Annihilator.
Well, Naomi finally realized what
If I didn't have to pay for TNA, Tyler, I probably would. Oh, Casey, that's amazing. Does this mean we get a fatal four-way at Backlash?
Here's what happens when you are the champion.
Yeah, we're both moving at the same time, Aiden. That's why we might have to take a week or two off, but Dominic, you are the best. Thank you so much.
Nia staking her claim to the women's division.
Stratton avoided the worst of it. He was happy to embellish on the damage already caused.
And the disrespect continues. Complete disregard for the veterans in this business, for the women who laid the groundwork that she follows. Tiffany Stratton cares about one thing.
Yes, Nia and Tiffany are good friends.
Herself. Prettiest moonsault ever times 2.
So it might be a fatal four-way.
Stratton, and of course Naomi just missed out on the opportunity to become #1 contender.
Bayley was hoping to have a high-profile matchup.
No, it was called a no contest, so nobody won.
1 week from tomorrow, but that doesn't appear to be the case.
SmackDown finishes at 10 o'clock my time. It is currently 9:23 my time.
Sorry to interrupt, guys.
But you are, Barbie. You know what? Say sorry. Byron, go ahead.
Okay, so we don't know what your WWE Draft destination will be until this Monday Night on Raw, but looking ahead to next Friday, what we do know is that
this is a vinyl mural.
Dawkins will challenge A-Town Down Under for the WWE Tag Team Championship.
It doesn't even matter where we get drafted.
Amen.
Because next week, the Street
Rocky, the
Profits
reason
are gonna
Nia
take
gets so
down
much hate is
A-Town
because she
Down
injures
for those
a
tag
lot
team
of people
championships.
and hasn't
Then we're gonna
really
have our
gotten
first
any
class
better
ticket
about it.
Right back here to SmackDown.
Brock has injured people because they work in a very aggressive style, and that's agreed. That is agreed upon prior to the match. Nia just is unsafe. There's a difference.
Some of the Bengals know nothing about.
Dijak versus Gunther Woodcook. Teddy Long. Exactly, Legan. You tell him.
And Monday Night Raw is boasting a wrestling god. JBL is in the house. The next round of the draft continues when we come back.
So we'll get the final round of tonight's draft, and then we'll get the Cody Mello main event, which should be a very good match. Thank you, Nick. I think Ricochet, there's a lot they can do with him, and I hope they do something with him. He's staying on Raw, so we'll see how it goes. Him getting drafted night 1 is pretty big, so hopefully that means they got plans for him. I think Jade will end up staying on SmackDown. I mean, I'd be okay with OTM getting drafted. Who do you think is better, Ospreay or Ricochet? I mean, Ospreay, I think, might be better, but just barely. Logan Paul's champion, which means he's staying on SmackDown. I love marshmallows. JJ, the best tip I can give anybody who wants to be a wrestler, and it's very funny because Casey Blackrose commented right underneath you. He's one of the good ones. Find yourself a reputable wrestling school. Go there and listen. Don't just hear them, listen. The metaphor is Noam Dar and Menta and Last Legend and... Oh, I forgot her name. Jakara, thank you, Fets. Now, Dustin Rose has had a wrestling school for a while. No, legends can't be drafted. Wesley is with the company, but he is injured. He had to have back surgery. No idea where Jimmy's going. I don't think he's even eligible today. I mean, I don't think Sami Zayn's really underrated. I mean, the man's currently the Intercontinental Champion and getting a lot of play. I mean, I would like to see him get a World Championship. I think he does deserve that, but we'll see. I think eventually the Usos do unite. There you go, Casey. Thank you for putting that out there. Much appreciated. Don't know if Cody's changing the belt or not. I'd like him to. If it does happen, it probably won't happen until after Backlash. Honestly, Casey, I have no idea. I really hope they explain that one day. I think Gable's going to get a push here, Shu, with this whole heel turn.
Good evening. What's going on here? You guessed it. More random acts of violence. You come with me. Come with me right now. Don't worry, you're going to love this. Oh, yeah, gentlemen! Look at this! Whether we are drafted to
Currently, I'm in Florida.
Stay here on SmackDown. The violence will continue until we get what we want. So say it! The final testament.
Yeah, that was Pete Dunne and Tyler Bates.
Please welcome WWE Hall of Famers Teddy Long and John Bradshaw Layfield.
I didn't actually have any catchphrases. We did have an Uncle Howdy glitch as Braun Breaker went out to the ring.
Of the 2024 WWE Draft, SmackDown selects AJ Styles.
All right, so AJ staying on SmackDown.
It's going to look even better if AJ beats Cody at Backlash a week tomorrow to become undisputed.
Draft is still going.
WWE champ. Phenomenal and timeless. Love it.
With the second pick of the fourth round of the 2024 WWE Draft, Raw selects Chad Gable, my man Otis, Akira Tozawa, and Maxine Dupree, the Alpha Academy.
Alpha Academy stays on Raw.
Monday night. Curious to see what the Academy is able to accomplish with the new perspective of Master Chad Gable.
This is the 4th round. This is the last round.
With the third pick of the third round.
Yes, he won a tag team title with Omos.
WWE Draft, SmackDown selects Andrade.
Okay, so Andrade staying on SmackDown.
Recently returning to WWE, battling alongside Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania. Andrade's coming to Friday nights.
Yes, they will have 6 rounds on Monday.
Obviously cause for celebration in the SmackDown War Room. Raw losing Andrade.
And with the final pick of the 4th round, Raw.
Oh yeah, he was on Raw, wasn't he?
Kiana James.
But he was in the LWO storyline. That's what threw me off.
Wow! NXT's Kiana James. I did not see that.
Oh wow!
At all. But the
Did
more
not
I
expect
think
this
about
at
it,
all.
the more I like it. Self-made
But I'm
business
okay
woman,
with this.
master manipulator, Kiana
I'm okay with
James
this.
is gonna be making money moves on SmackDown. Well done, Kiana.
He is getting ready for an interview with Jackie Redmond, but here is the full class of round 4. Styles staying here on Friday night.
Okay, I'm down with Kiana James getting called up.
Joining the blue brand. Alpha Academy remaining on Raw.
I wasn't really all for Becky winning it, but I kind of, it's, the more I think about it, the more it makes sense. You can have Liv chase her and go more heel.
Superstar Kiana James.
My name is Kiana James. In the corporate world and in the ring, I'm relentless. A successful woman knows her worth and her clout.
Dragunov isn't eligible until Monday. He'll be drafted on
In
Monday.
spades.
Yeah, there's only 4 rounds on today. There'll be 6 rounds next week. And then they'll do like some off-air rounds
Kiana,
before May 6th.
congratulations. You are headed to Monday Night Raw. Over 100 NXT superstars eligible tonight. Only 2 names were called. Yours was one of them. How much does this mean to you right now?
It means the world to me. I'm just filled with gratitude, but honestly, I know that every decision that I've made thus far is by design to get me to this exact moment, and I'm so proud of everything that I've done.
Roman
in
is
NXT,
ineligible to be
but
drafted. He's
I'm
staying
ready
on
to show
SmackDown.
Raw exactly why Kiana James is the 1%.
I was watching you. Were you surprised?
Was I surprised? I mean, yeah, I wasn't.
Well, listen, HBK, the Heartbreak Kid himself, is here to congratulate you. Congratulations again. Thank you for this. What a week for NXT. 2 draft selections tonight, and it all comes on the heels of an amazing spring break-in where we crowned a brand new NXT champion. Congratulations.
Yeah, that one I did not expect at all. So the NXT superstars don't know where they're going. I don't know about the main roster people, but Cora Jade is injured and she's going to be out for another, like, 6 months. Bloodline was drafted last round. They're staying on SmackDown.
Here's a man who knows Trick very, very well. The first round pick of Friday Night SmackDown in the main event, sponsored by eBay Motors.
This should be a good match. I'm looking forward to this.
One-on-one with Cody Rhodes. Next.
All right, guys. I will be right back. I got to get something to drink. Give me just a moment. Play nice. Okay, I'm back. Oh, I'm glad I missed that sheep scream. Oh, God. Henny, earlier somebody reported us, but I appealed it and we got it back. Yeah, I was kind of shocked by the Kiana James call-up too, but I'm all for it. I think she's really got her character dialed in. She's good in the ring. And being on Raw, I think that's a good place for her. Logan is becoming more full-time, but he's also still got prior engagements that he has to fulfill. So he'll be full-time, I think, by next year.
What we just witnessed moments ago hits you right in the field.
I can see that, Casey.
Surprise draft pick from NXT.
I heard about Cameron Grimes, yes.
What a moment for Kiana James. Shot pick.
We'll send it back to Kayla Braxton, who is with our Nick Aldis.
Thanks, Corey. Yeah, standing by with SmackDown General Manager Nick
will be.
Aldis. And now that night one of the WWE Draft has concluded, how do you feel about SmackDown selections?
I'm feeling very good about our selections. The future is bright, and I can't wait for our new recruits to step up and show out for the blue brand. But we've got to turn our attention for a moment to Backlash, because I got a couple of matches to announce for our first ever PLE in France, and I'm very excited. Je suis très excité because the WWE Women's Championship will be on the line in a triple threat match. Bayley will defend against Tiffany Stratton and Naomi. And there's one more match to announce, but I'm going to let the GOAT take this one. Go ahead, Teddy.
Hey, what's up, player? Let me let you know something right now, all right? Don't forget that we're going to talk about this tag team match, what's going to happen now, and it's going to be the Bloodline taking on Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. Holla, player.
All right. Well, thank you both. I'm going to toss things back to you, Corey.
Two massive announcements for Backlash. Lyon, France.
As we thought, triple threat for the women's title, and the tag match between Bloodline versus KO and Randy.
I'll tell you what, Teddy Long has still got it, hasn't he? He's still got the magic of making those tag.
I think this is why they held off Jacob Fatu. They might debut him in France.
That's neither here nor there. It's the 2024 WWE Draft. Superstars.
Yeah, I think Jacob will come out and interfere.
Monday, but our very own Kofi Kingston took part in a different kind of draft last night.
The Brig Show. There's ways to do it.
This is, of course, the New England Patriots draft pick Drake May being presented with a New England Patriots WWE Championship. Kofi, a dyed-in-the-wool Pats fan.
Could be the next Tom Brady.
And I mentioned it, the draft continues.
There's Odyssey Jones as a possible draft pick. Another glitch. Giovanni on his own.
Monday, the landscape sure to look very, very different.
Now these two will be meeting in the main event of Backlash a week tomorrow, but next Friday, 24 hours before Backlash, here on SmackDown, Cody Rhodes will be facing.
We just did the contract signing. Why are we having him do a face-to-face?
Right here on SmackDown next Friday.
And after suffering a vicious
I think Bayley will retain.
Of the authors of pain, Akam and Rezar of the Final Testament, they will do.
That'll be a very interesting match.
The new Catch Republic, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne, and Tyler Bate.
No, I believe. Well, yeah, I believe SmackDown will be kind of pre-recorded. Like it'll happen on Friday, but it won't be Friday the normal time, and then you're just gonna play it normal time. Howdy was in the background. I didn't see that, but I'm sure somebody will get a picture of it.
If you're talking to shiny and new, how about this? The first ever edition of the RKO show with co-hosts Kevin Owens and the Viper Randy Orton.
Interesting. Tag title, I don't know why they're not defending on the pay-per-view. Weird. If you want the full list of draft picks, Corey, you can go to our Discord. They're up there. Thanks to Dom, he's been taking care of that.
Wade, we've been waiting all night for this matchup.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't a lot of changes. We did see 2 NXT call-ups, one expected, one not expected. We saw a couple changes. Nia Jax, Braun Breaker, Andrade. Well, mostly people stayed with that. My brother had to work tonight, so unfortunately he could not make it.
Carmelo Hayes is not a new guy. This guy isn't a rookie. Melo has done it all in NXT.
Corey, to get to our Discord, go to my bio, go to my Instagram, and in my link tree, third option down is the Discord.
The future is him.
I don't know, Nick. We'll see. What gas station is my favorite? Buc-ee's. I think Kiana James is a standout for the draft, mainly because it was very unexpected. We all expected Melo to get drafted. Yeah, I don't know why they're not defending the tag titles on Backlash. Interesting. No Jacob Fatu tonight.
Weighing in at 222 pounds, he is the undisputed WWE Champion, American Nightmare, Cody!
Thank you, Wendigo.
Cody will no doubt have his hands full tonight. But in the back of Rhodes' mind,
All champions were locked in on their shows. They could not be eligible for the draft. So Cody's officially SmackDown.
Of his undisputed WWE Championship against the phenomenal AJ Styles.
I like how Cody's in WWE. What's wrong with WWE 2K24's Cody? I like it.
Wade, we began the night with the contract.
I don't think it's the crowd is dead. I think they don't have the crowd mic'd up like normal.
You could feel the tension inside the ring, the respect and the tension of 2 world-class athletes doing battle for the richest prize in the game.
And when you don't mic up the crowd, because they've stopped micing the crowd up, and there's certain arenas that the sound doesn't come down as well. I think Samantha's the best ring announcer there's ever been. Rico, I can kind of see what you're saying. I can see what you're saying.
Well, tonight's main event is sponsored by eBay Motors. And Wade, I've got to ask you, if you're Carmelo Hayes and you're in this situation, standing in the center of the ring, your first night as a member of the SmackDown roster, and you see
I'm not a fan of Justin Roberts.
Champion, with all the
He's okay.
With all the adulation, walking your way, how do you keep your head cool when you're in this scenario?
Cool, that is the middle name of Carmelo Hayes. This is a guy who
don't miss.
Never seen once feel the pressure. He main evented NXT Stand
You're not wrong,
a
Crown.
few weeks ago. That's the biggest moment of the year for any NXT superstar. It was a walk in the park for Carmelo Hayes. This guy is built for pressure.
Well, Carmelo needs to find a way back in.
Howard Finkel is one of the greatest of all time. I just think there's something about Samantha and the way she does it. Samantha just, I think, the fact that she brings some uniqueness to it, she brings emotion to it, I think it just sets her above everybody else. I mean, Howard Finkel is one of the greatest of all time. So is Lillian Garcia. But it's just Samantha does something just that steps her up with her emotion and her uniqueness to certain people's names and stuff like that. Yeah, and you can tell she loves her job. And the fact that she is unaware of who's going to win these matches. Tony Chimmel's a great one. Justin Roberts, to me, he's good. Let me make that clear. Justin Roberts is good. I just don't think he's as good as many of the others that we're talking about. To me, he's very, like, middle of the road. He's good at it. And also, I think when he does... Justin Roberts, when he's allowed to do some, like when he's allowed to do Spanish, stuff, he's better. He gets more into it. But Mike Rowe's good. He's very good. But with Mike's great, but he's not. I'll be honest, I kind of would put Justin Roberts maybe slightly above Mike. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we all remember that guy. I think he's no longer on TikTok. I think he got pretty much told what he was, and he left. Ricardo Rodriguez, yeah, he was funny. Like I said, when Justin Roberts can do, like, when he's announcing the Spanish competitors, he kind of elevates himself to another level. So, like, put him in AAA where he can announce in Spanish. I bet you he's even better. Maul, that's going to be pretty cool. Heard about that new game that shows a crab game. There's a lot of crab games, but I haven't heard about a new one.
It is a Friday Night SmackDown superstar wasting no time challenging the top dog, the WWE Champion Cody Rhodes, one-on-one. And Wade, I've got to ask you, if you're Carmelo Hayes, you're a new superstar, tell me about the mentality that it takes to challenge the top dog out of the gate, much like you did when a man named Cena.
He sees you.
Backup, though. I wouldn't have done it on my own, I promise you that much. But let me tell you, Carmelo
CeeLo, I don't know if that's a good thing. I do it for medical reasons.
This is a statement of confidence,
But,
a statement of intent.
yeah, Tyler, I don't think that guy's on TikTok anymore.
Right now, I'm not here for the small fry.
Could it be overconfidence? We just saw a moment ago.
Yeah, so the QR code's in our Discord. If you're on Twitch and want to get to our Discord, just hit exclamation point Discord. Exclamation point Discord will get you to our Discord.
Overexert himself. He is confident, I'll give you that, but he feels he's ready. He's wanted opportunities like this one for over 12 months. He's been kicking down the door.
So the main reason that I vape is it's the only thing that allows my body to not be in pain. My body, I have chronic pain over my entire body. And medicine doesn't really work. I'm immune to medication. So the nicotine in the vape is the only thing that seems to, like, alleviate the inflammation of my nerve endings. It might be placebo, but I'm not going to chance it.
Cody's career mission was to try and claim that gold that his father, the great Dusty Rhodes, never won.
This is a very good match, by the way.
Cody needs to find a similar
God, why don't I have chronic pain, GOAT? I have all kinds of injuries and nerve damage and all kinds of shit.
Around we go into the face buster.
Carmelo Hayes, you will learn, has what I would call a very easy
Oh, wow.
What an upset. Carmelo Hayes.
I pay zero attention to Dave Meltzer's ratings. Unfortunately, because I'm in the VA system, I can't do Mary Jane. I actually would prefer to be honest. I think it helps better.
Firsthand, just what Carmelo Hayes is capable of. The fadeaway DDT. WWE Universe here in a sold-out Heritage Bank Center trying to will on the American Nightmare. Carmelo escapes out the back door. Carmelo looks like he's thinking about crossroads, shoulders down, inside cradle.
Cody is just craftier than most.
Oh, wow.
That might have been the biggest disaster kick.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
And Carmelo Hayes not going down without a fight.
Absolutely cleaned the clock of
Yeah, I don't pay any attention.
Take another look at this, a complete 360 landing face first, but still with the endurance and the durability to kick out. Carmelo Hayes ain't giving up.
But what Carmelo Hayes is
No,
doing right
vape
now
fumes
is
are completely fine. It's not like secondhand smoke.
notice, taking the eyes of the WWE Universe.
In fact, they smell great if you got somebody with a good flavor.
This could be Carmelo
This is the main
Hayes'
event,
big
yes.
moment.
Unfortunately, Trevor, I get tested monthly. for drugs, and I am told that I would lose my benefits if I test positive for weed. Zach, thanks for the follow on YouTube. Much appreciated.
Right there, you would say Carmelo Hayes knocked it out of the park today, because what a performance it's been. The fact that he's still in this
KP,
match
honestly, I have no idea.
best
You'll need to talk to a
WWE
medical
has
professional
to
about
offer.
that.
It's quite something. Hats off to Carmelo.
I don't know if it'll affect it or
Cody
not.
Rhodes start to feel the frustration? Is it possible we see the WWE champion unravel a bit tonight?
Well, you've got to remember, Carmelo Hayes has been...
Cody Cutter! I might have just got my answer. No!
That right there is just how good Carmelo Hayes is. This is a different level. The frustration building now on the face of Cody Rhodes. He knows he's in big trouble. This Cody connected to perfection. How many guys have you seen be put away with that move?
Oh, I can tell you that too, Trevor. You're absolutely right.
Could be looking for the
Because my father, who's also a veteran, who goes to the exact same clinic that I do, doesn't get tested at all.
Look out, first 48.
This could be it.
I can't believe this. We could be moments away from the biggest.
Carmelo is still a heel, yes.
SmackDown history.
I don't think he has, Crafty.
Because Melo is simply that good.
Super kick by Rhodes. Both men at a stalemate. Who can find that next gear? Both men with the same idea. Cody with a gnarly landing on his shoulder.
Horrible, horrible landing, about as bad as it could have been. And right now, Melo.
Well, it's not a page from Strowman's moveset. The running power slam is an old standard move.
Crossroads.
Oh God, he took that so well.
Can Cody finish the job?
We still got 5 minutes, so something's gonna happen.
Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
What an effort by both superstars. The WWE champion Cody Rhodes picking up the win, but Carmelo Hayes leaving.
Hairball, thank you for subscribing.
Not only Cody Rhodes, but the entire WWE universe.
Breathtaking and exhilarating. That is a taste of what is to come from Carmelo Hayes. A simply sublime performance and effort, and you have to think perhaps earned the respect of the American Nightmare.
I don't think there's any perhaps about it. I think Carmelo
Cody's not hurt.
earned the respect of the undisputed WWE champion and the WWE universe as
He's
a
just selling.
whole. Big things in the future for the first round pick.
And that's something they'll play off of in AJ's match.
Cody Rhodes can now shift focus to Backlash.
Yeah, yeah.
1 week from tomorrow, where he will defend the undisputed WWE Championship against the phenomenal AJ Styles. No need to hang your head, Carmelo. The future is bright.
It takes years and years to get good enough to compete at that level. Look how long it took Cody.
Yeah, they were both supposed to
We
miss.
all witnessed his story. While Melo pushed Cody to the limits on day one of his SmackDown career.
Iron sharpens iron, and tonight was no exception. Carmelo Hayes stunning Cody Rhodes and the WWE Universe with his offense. Cody delivered a Cody cutter that was surely the end, but wasn't. And finally, the crossroads planted Carmelo Hayes, a wounded champion, and a hell of an effort by both athletes. Plenty of reason to be excited about Friday Night SmackDown and WWE as
Yeah, he's got a bright future. That was a good first match for him.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong,
They'll
Fats.
see one another at Backlash. We'll see you on Monday Night Raw for the WWE Draft Night 2.
All right. So that was the night 1 of the draft SmackDown episode. Night 2 next week. We got 6 rounds next week. So it should be a very interesting show. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be in for a kind of busy weekend. I got a lot of shit to do. Hopefully we can get some stuff worked out. But thank you all for being here. The haters tried to get us cut. All they did was have us off air for the commercial break. So no worries there. Hate is going to hate, but we're going to still moving on. So that's going to do it for us today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here. If you're on Twitch, please follow along, subscribe if you're feeling generous, or use your Amazon Prime subscription. If you're on YouTube, please follow there, hit the like button as well. Thank you guys so much for everything. If you're on TikTok, please follow, subscribe if you're feeling ever so generous. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for us tonight. Make sure you go to our Discord. Dominic has been so awesome setting everything up with the draft, and we got the Uncle Howdy stuff there as well. So make sure you join our Discord. It's in the link tree in my Instagram bio, or on Twitch. You can hit !Discord to get you there directly. So that is it for night 1. Hopefully we're going to see a lot more cool stuff on Monday Night Raw for night 2 of the draft. Looking forward to it. It's going to be great. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it. I've been Super Beard. You've been super awesome. And we will see you guys on Monday.
Yeah, walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Okay, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back. Let's go, not from this planet. Pull up an alien rocket ship. They try to study the way I've been doing it, they gon' need paleontologists. Feel like I'm one of the greats. Money, I'm making a lot of it. I did 1 billion streams in a pen, and I swear that they barely acknowledge it. Okay, that means that I gotta go harder. I'm flipping a switch, battery charging, I'm ready to flip. Feel like I'm Arthur, I'm balling my fist. Give me the call, never calling it quits. Bigger money, bigger problems. What they said to me, I don't ever worry, cause the stress don't get to me. Live and direct from the mind of my destiny. Diamonds of pressure, I thrive in intensity. Lo and behold, sticking around when they told me to go. Calling me up, nobody home. Spinning these numbers like rotary phones. Hey, lo and behold, house made of glass, they throwing these stones. Markham, Ontario, locally grown. Went off the map, I'm globally known. Walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Hey, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back.
Hey, it's a 1 in a million chance that you run up and not end up pissing in blacks. I made a cornerstone out of a corner, boy, Poppy still got my pick in the glass. Say, why they keep messing with you? I mess it to beat. Got burners and burnouts with 2nd degree. I just totaled my Tesla, ain't stressing receipts. I got back in that thing in like less than a week. I just parked in the building. Matter of fact, I just stomped in the building and shot to the ceiling. Got art in apartments I bought for $1 million. Put cross on the wall and I auctioned the building. Now watch them play my slip. It's a cover up. Watch you spray my wrist. Get another one. Watch which name got this. Pick up rubber up. Watch you game my rich with the bubble up. Stop it. She poppin'. I seen them girls too often. My money come from content. Chris on market with some parking. Wait, cause I was just doing the walk-ins. Now I got a neighbor with a garden. Just on my car, I got a login. Chick on wood trees, don't put login. And I
walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Hey, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay,